The French Open men's semi-final is all set to begin today from 6 p.m. IST. Rafael Nadal will take on Alexander Zverev, while Marin Cilic will take on Casper Ruud in the other semi-finals. However, the entire focus today will be on Rafael Nadal, the legend, the greatest of all time, with 21 Grand Slam titles, today turns 36 years of age. June 3 is the birthday of Rafael Nadal, and we wish him a very happy birthday. 36 years of age, Rafael Nadal is a certified genius. He's on the cusp of 14 French Open titles. He's already won 13. What more can you expect from this individual? Well, a 14th. The only person that stands in his path is Alexander Zverev. Now, why is this clash very important for Rafael Nadal and for Alexander Zverev? The reasons are many. Nadal has been battling a foot injury, and he's also been plagued with injuries prior to the build-up to the French Open. So, can Nadal overcome all that? With each time, with each match that he plays on Philippe Chatrier, we all think that maybe this is the last time Nadal is playing because injuries have really taken a toll. He's struggling through the pain, he's still fighting it out, but still, such is his dominance over clay that he still manages to make it to the semi-final of the Grand Slam. That is the tribute to Rafael Nadal and his extraordinary play. On the other hand, this period is slightly vulnerable for Rafael Nadal. Why? He's lost only 3 times in the French Open, but in that, 2 times have come in the semi-final stage, both times to Novak Djokovic. Now, if he loses this semi-final, will it be the last time that Rafael Nadal plays the French Open? We don't know. He's not getting any younger. As I said, today is Rafael Nadal's birthday. He's 36. He still might have time, but injuries willing. Netra Bapardekar saying, I think Zverev will win. Yes, there is also another underlying reason why Nadal might be slightly vulnerable. His opponent, Alexander Zverev, dumped the potential favorite out of the French Open in the quarterfinal. He defeated Carlos Alcaraz. Remember, Alcaraz was going to be the guy who was going to win the French Open. Everybody had tipped him because he had beaten Nadal, Djokovic, and Zverev in Madrid. But with his departure, Alexander Zverev now has found a different gear altogether. He's also coming through some very tough times, Alexander Zverev, because he was once handed a 8-week ban for smashing his racket at the chair umpire in one of the tournaments. So that also did not bode well for him. At the same time, the head-to-head contest between Rafael Nadal and Alexander Zverev is 6-3 in favor of the Spaniard. But one thing has to be very clear. Zverev holds a 3-2 advantage in the last 5 encounters against Nadal. After losing the first 5, Zverev has won 3 on the trot. And the significant trend among all this is Zverev has won against Nadal in straight sets. That is an indication that it is not going to be very easy for Nadal. Semi-final time, as I had said, he's lost 2 out of 3 times in the semi-finals of the French Open in the 16 years. If Nadal wins against Zverev, then it will take a supreme effort from the other players in that semi-final, from Cilic and Ruud, to stop Nadal. Because let us make one thing very clear. Rafael Nadal is the unprecedented greatest of all time when it comes to tennis. Yes, I rate him higher than Federer and Djokovic for several reasons. If Nadal wins the French Open, not only will it be his 14th French Open title, he will also reach 22 Grand Slams. 2 clear of Djokovic and Federer, and level with Steffi Graf when it comes to the list of all-time Grand Slam winners, both in men and women. A.B. Anubhav was saying Nadal is indeed the invincible king of clay. I will call him the emperor of clay. Such has been his dominance. 16 years, just 3 losses. And he's also won the French Open 13 times. If he wins 14, consider this perspective also. He will tie Pete Sampras's all-time Grand Slam tally. Sampras just won 14 Grand Slams, 7 Wimbledon, 5 US, and 2 Australian Opens. Imagine that is the impact that Nadal has. So, Nadal versus Zverev is very, very important in the context of both players' careers, if I may have to say. Nadal, injury plagued. Will it be the last time he plays the French Open? We don't know. Zverev, on the other hand, has a point to prove. He defeated Alcaraz, but has been plagued by anger issues 8-week ban that he had following his outburst at the chair umpire in one of the tournaments. Plus, among the upcoming crop of Medvedev, Tsitsipas, and Zverev, he has slightly underachieved, if I have to look at it. So, in that new breed, Zverev has probably underachieved than the other two. At least Medvedev has won the US Open, and also he's won the year-ending championships. Tsitsipas, on the other hand, has also had some great performances. Zverev has flattered to deceive, rather. The other semi-final will be Casper Ruud versus Marin Cilic. What a brilliant performance from Cilic. I mean, he dumped Daniil Medvedev out in straight sets. That's the level of confidence that he's operating on. So, Cilic is the favorite in this match because Ruud, although he has performed well, but he also struggled in that game against Rune. Four-setter, might have dented a bit of his canvas. So, yeah, Casper Ruud is the overwhelming favorite in the other semi-final. So, the predictions in my book will be Nadal versus Ruud in the in the final, or Cilic. I will say Nadal versus Cilic in the final because Cilic has that experience, plus he's a Grand Slam winner as well. Ruud is world number 8. Yeah, he is one of the upcoming talents in that. So, I would say the clash between Ruud and Cilic will be very, very close. Nadal versus Zverev is going to be very, very titanic indeed. The advantage is with Nadal because he has dominated the French Open. Zverev versus Ruud in the final, yeah, a new change of guard. Yeah, why not? It might be a new generational shift, if I may have to say. Because let us look at it. 2001, when Federer defeated Pete Sampras in the 4th round at Wimbledon, it was called the passing of the torch. Maybe if Zverev beats Nadal, it might be the passing of the torch in this after 2 decades. So one hopes that Nadal does not lose on his birthday. Nadal fans, 36 years of age, the GOAT, is all set for a French Open final yet again. But Alexander Zverev is no mere pushover. He will be very, very difficult. So, Alexander Zverev versus Rafael Nadal, the semi-final that begins at 6 p.m. IST, and also Casper Ruud versus Marin Cilic. You can follow all the updates on Sports Today. Press the like, comment, and share button. We are also there on Facebook. Press the bell icon to get all the notifications. Thank you.